Hello everyone, and we're going to talk about why I think we do not need solo mode flashpoints in the game right now. So 4.0 is going to bring solo mode to flashpoints that are crucial to the story. So the flashpoints that are listed are ones like the Revan based ones, which is Taral 5, Maelstrom Prison if you're Republic, a Boarding Party and Foundry if you're Empire, and the Illum Malgus the Betrayer ones, Battle of Illum and False Emperor. So flashpoints like this are going to have a story mode, a solo mode should we say, added to them, and it's not necessary. Is it really necessary to have the GSI droid in the game? Because let me tell you right now, there is only one flashpoint in the entire game right now, as we sit right here in patch 3.3, that isn't soloable. Okay, it's called Colicoid Wargame is the one that's not soloable, but every single flashpoint in the game you could do solo right now at level 60. Okay, some even sooner than that. Okay, all the level 50 hard modes easily soloable for any geared level 60. I mean, I did it in healer gear, DPS spec, healer gear. I mean, we did LI early in the expansion. You know, we did flashpoints like that early in the expansion. Every single flashpoint. I've also got a video coming up, which is the HK51 guide, which again involves you soloing 2 flashpoints. Again, no problems. We can do these. You can solo every single flashpoint in the game. People say, oh, what about the level 55 HMs? But bear in mind, those level 55 hard modes are just scaled up leveling flashpoints. So if you don't want to do Mandalorian Raiders hard mode, if you're just doing it for the story, hard mode's irrelevant. Okay, hard mode is just, you don't do hard mode for the story. You can do, it's a level 25 flashpoint. So level 35, if you're 10 levels higher than it, you should be able to solo it. Same with Athos, same with Hammer Station. They're all soloable in normal mode. You just walk in, face roll, collect your things, watch the cutscenes, and leave. And that's it. Every single flashpoint right now. There's no real need. It's a waste of resources, I think, just to put the GSI droid in and put mechanics in to make them soloable, because they're soloable right now. We can walk in to any flashpoint we want and solo it. Doesn't matter. The difficulty is irrelevant if we're doing it for the story. It doesn't matter if it's hard mode or normal mode. You can't do LI HM, do LI normal. It's just similar, but the bosses hit less. The bosses don't hit as hard, and you kill them quicker. If you're struggling with hard mode, drop it to normal, and you'll still get to see the story. The story doesn't change. You can do that Revan story, you know, just get 10 levels beyond. That's how I did it when I first leveled my first character in the game. I wanted to see the story, so I got beyond the level requirement, and went and sold. I did it at level 50. Did it in normal mode because I was on a dead server when I leveled my first character. So, you know, it was difficult to find. We had no group finder as well. And it was difficult to find people to do flashpoints with. I think I did Athos was the only flashpoint I ever did while leveling my first character. And, you know, I don't see what the issue is with players now. I mean, because they're all available for you. They're all there. Just go to the fleet, start the flashpoint, walk in, face roll everything over level, because clearly you're not doing it for the challenge. Okay, you're not doing it for the you can do it for the challenge if you want. You know, you could try Athos HM at level 60 and, you know, see how you get on with that. I mean, I might have a go at a few of them, few 55 HMs, probably towards the end of the expansion. The problem is I don't have any well-geared DPS characters, and we're going to need well-geared DPS characters to do it, as most of my best geared characters are healers. So, I mean, it might be a bit difficult for me to do it solo. Kuat Drive Yards, you can solo at 60. That might be a bit of a challenge, but, you know, it's a tactical flashpoint. So, you know, just get Treek, you know, in 192 gear, in the Devoted Allies gear, or put her in 198 comm gear even. I've got plenty of ultimate comms floating around there, and, you know, you could face roll Kuat Drive. There's nothing that hard about Kuat Drive Yards, really. It's a level 55 if you walk in normally, so you'll be 5 levels above it. It is a tactical flashpoint, so, you know, you could probably solo Kuat Drive. I know people who could solo it at level 55. But again, most of the content is there. All the heroics are soloable. Couple aren't. I think Section X one isn't, and the Dreadseed and Macro Binoculars quests aren't soloable currently right now, so you know, you need a group for them. But most of the Heroic 4s, again, soloable. Just get above the level. If you want to see the story, then why does the difficulty matter? And if you want the difficulty, then, you know, flick it up to hard mode, or do it at do a level 50 HM at level 55. There you go, there's a challenge for you. They were tough. I mean, you could do them. They were doable at level 55. A bit tougher, though, than they were at level 60. But you just walk in, face roll, don't take any damage, use Treek. You know, get Treek as or use a healer companion as well. Use your healer companion. Generally, I use a DPS companion. You just walk in, face roll, walk out. You know, it's simple, really. Some bosses you do have to be aware of the tactics on, though, but, you know, what have you got to lose, really, by walking in to a solo mode Flashpoint? I see a lot of people complaining about that and say, oh, all content should be soloable, but it is. It is. You're level 60. All content is soloable, really. You know, most of the content in the game, soloable. Blood Hunt, Battle of Rishi, Forged Alliances, they have a solo mode available. You know, the solo mode is there for them. It was added because they're part of the story, but, you know, it's there right away for you. You know, you can just walk in and solo them with your God Rod. You can even solo tactical mode, probably. I reckon you probably solo it with a specific, you know, depending on the class. Again, we don't really have the DPS classes to do it. Might give it a go one day, and we'll have a little look at see if we can solo it. But anyway, that is all for this video, and thank you for joining me, and we'll see you again soon, and goodbye.